Good morning, afternoon, evening, gamers. So I'm struggling a little bit with OBS because so I have three screens. Even saying that sounds like, oh, how bourgeois. But I think most people do have at least a couple of screens these days, and one of them, the one that the camera is on the back of the monitor, came with the apartment. So technically, I I own like two monitors. My main monitor, which is 1440p, and like a little like 1080p one. So the reason that I'm getting to this, the one that the apartment comes with, it's just got a very funky, like, it's not a particularly quality screen. One of the other apartments I had, because I've stayed with the same like landlord. They seem pretty decent, and it's like it seems to work okay for me. Um, but that one had like a Samsung screen, and it was a lot better quality. This is Siki. I've not. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce that. But yeah, it's just not great. So I'm kind of struggling. And Windows 11 has this thing, which I don't like it. It's got like I don't even know what the feature is. It's like a template thing. So if you're trying to fit something in a corner, it then comes up with ideas of like, oh, you could do it like this. No, Windows 11. No, I don't want that. I want to do it myself, like, because that's how I am. But maybe some people really like that feature. So I don't know. Anyway, waffled enough. This is why I make videos, so you can just fast forward all the waffling. Like a few people often say to me, like, why don't you do Twitch? You could, you could make money and like stuff like that. Because I don't care about that. You remember when things used to be a hobby, like, it was just for fun. Also, if I'm not making money from it, it means that I have more. Anything that you enjoy that you start doing for money has the real possibility of actually sometimes becoming a bane in your life rather than the plus that it used to be. So there are some things in life I would rather just not monetize, and everybody's different. The other thing is, of course, is I just watched the Wan show. I try to watch it like every week. I really, as many people know, I do look up to Linus, and Luke, and the the kind of philosophy that they have of just trying to be ethical and have like a good moral compass, and not screwing people over whilst still making a business and making money. So I do really enjoy that philosophy. It's not as widespread as you would think. Um, I see now that whenever something good happens, people are like, "Oh wow, that is so cool," and that's really disturbing because, you know, shouldn't shouldn't it be like the other way around? It should be more. It should be more terrible when something bad happens. Good things should be, like a part of the norm, but I guess not. Anyway, no, none of that has anything to do with this video. And as I was struggling to find the main screen, because I have different ones, so I have the start screen with the little car logo thing, just because trying to make things look a little bit more. I mean, I don't mind being an amateur. Like, that's cool because it means that you have growth, and you can do things better. But also, you know, like just making things look better and a bit more cohesive is nice. So I have like a start screen, and then I have this screen, and then I have the game screen without me. I would actually rather not have me in games, but then maybe having a disembodied voiceover maybe isn't very. Maybe that's not what people want. So I have the game screen with kind of me in the corner. I try to make it as small as just possible because I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be about the game. I I love gaming. I love it. I think it is amazing. And I think it is a great form of art. I love paintings as well. I like going to art galleries. I like going to museums. I like all of that as well. But art should always be something that's finding new mediums and new ways of doing things. And I think gaming encapsulates that perfectly. So I'm getting to the point. Calm down. And you can fast forward. So that's another reason why I make videos. You can fast forward whenever you like, when I'm waffling, and you're just like, oh, just get to the point, dude. You can fast forward, and I like that. And also, the thing with being on Twitch is, it's kind of a live thing. I mean, yes, you can save the video, and people do, and then they clip it and put it onto, you know, onto YouTube as well. So they kind of do both mediums. Like, yeah, I could do that, but that's a lot of work, and I'm lazy, and I fully admit it. I would rather just make YouTube videos, and you can watch them when you want, so it respects your time. You know, I've got 10-20 minutes spare. I watch this video, and I can fast forward and make it, you know, fit my time. And I like that, so that's why I make YouTube videos. So, yeah. So, let's get back to this. So, Palia, they're having a closed beta, and for some reason, they they're letting me in, which is lovely. And thank you very much to Singularity 6. That's very, very nice of you. I don't know if it got out that I was one of the saviors of the Elder Scrolls Online. I was a beta for that, and for anybody who knows, that's a joke. Yes, I mean, I was a beta tester for Elder Scrolls 6. Unfortunately, they didn't really listen to a lot of what we said, the feedback. Obviously, because if anybody remembers the start of the game, it was a bit rough, and there are still some bugs in it today that I'm absolutely sure I may not have, like called them in, but I know somebody would have, and there are still some bugs in the game. But you can go, oh, well, you know, that's just laziness or whatever. Not necessarily. You know, there are so many things. It could be limitations with the engine. It could be, you know, implementing it would... yeah, there's a lot of things that go into video games. So, where was where was I? You just fast forward this bit. Yes. So Palia has basically let me into their private beta. So we're gonna have a look at it. We're gonna start a character. I think that's a thing, and we're gonna see what this game is like. Because I'm honestly kind of interested. I've seen a lot of videos on it. People are, you know, very excited for this. Now, here's a thing that I had before we get into it. I've seen a lot of the videos, and they make the game sound very fluffy. You know, very kind of, you know, safe and welcoming. And at first, I felt a little bit of a pushback from myself. I was like, oh, you know, not everybody's into that. But then I sort of had to think about it. I drank several cups of coffee because, you know, I do have a bit of a coffee problem. I prefer coffee over tea, but if you like tea, that's cool. So yeah, like I had to think about why I was thinking like that, and to be honest, I get something that's very real. It's like a fatigue when I'm playing video games sometimes, where I think combat it becomes more of a focus than the actual story. And so you end up fighting things just for the sake of fighting things, and it's just okay. Fight this mob. Okay, right, cool, done that. Go fight that mob, and I I do, and if I feel that way, I'm sure a lot of people do. You get this kind of fatigue. It's I think I'd rather just go and do some fishing or something, and you totally can. And I wonder if that's why they put things in games like that sometimes, just to kind of, you know, to kind of waylay that just fatigue of like, oh, now there's another mob to fight. Oh, there's another mob to fight. And sometimes it masks not having a particularly good story. And for me, the story is the thing I care about the most. Story, exploration, looting everything that's not nailed down because I'm just one of those people. I'm a bit of a hoarder. Not in real life, because in real life it would cost you just way more money. Virtual space, a little bit cheaper. So yeah, like looting things and collecting things, exploring. I love exploring. Big open world games, you just get to explore. Skyrim, Fallout 4, they're some of the best examples. You just, oh, what's over there? I was saying to Swift the other day, like, I remember the first time I played Skyrim, and I was doing like the main quest, and yeah, I was doing okay. And I was like, oh, there's a cave over there. I wonder what's in it. Got brutally murdered. It turns out that there were a bunch of vampires in there. Very strong vampires. I got murdered. And I was like, ah, okay, that's cool. And, I was way under level to fight them. Went away, leveled up, came back, murdered them. But it was a cool little thing of I could, go and do something. And based on that decision, there might be, you know, um, is repercussions the right word? There would be outcomes from my exploration, and I kind of really like that. But bringing it all back, like, I do totally think, because here's the thing, some people like, very, violent games, and it's about, I definitely think there's two types of gamers. There is your competitive gamer. Yeah, I do it that way. I don't want to do that gesture to my audience. For one, there is the competitive gamer. They play games to compete. They want to, they want to rank up. They want to be the best player. They want to be the Emperor of Cyrodiil. They want to be the win on the winning team in Overwatch. They want to have the highest kill and all of that. Nothing wrong with that. But there's another type of gamer. I'm one of those. I'm very much for the story. Very much story over. Like I'll do the fights and that, but I'm doing the fights because of the story. If I'm just fighting things without any particular reason, I get bored very, very quickly. And if it's just if it's just like group after group after group, I start getting tired, and I'm just like, this isn't necessarily fun for me. That doesn't mean that it's not fun for others, But I do start getting a fatigue, and I imagine there are a lot of people like that. But the other type of gamer is one that plays games for entertainment. It's not about competition. We don't really care. It's for us. It, it's a pixel cup. It's your name on a board. It doesn't really matter to us. But what does matter to us is like a really good story with good characters, lovable characters, making friendships along the way. A lot of things like that, being in guilds, a lot of that, a lot of the more social side, a lot more, like fishing and doing all of that and exploring. So those games very much, there very much is a market for that. And I think Palia is actually going to fill that niche pretty well. So after I'd thought about all this, I was like, no, actually, I think Palia is going to be a good in-between game. You can go and play. I've just bought Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, I was looking at it for a long time. I mean, I was watching it when it was in beta, and I'm in an R in, and it's just been released, I think, the day before. I had a little play last night. Oh, I'm not going to be filming it because I don't know what I'm doing. Here's the thing, I never, I never played D&D. I don't understand D&D. The whole dice rolling thing. I don't get it. I never had any friends that played D&D, so I have no frame of reference for this. And the first little while, I loved making my character. I mean, everybody likes making their character. That was a bit complicated. Also, the game starting was a bit of a problem. I might make a video on it at some point, but I don't know. I think other people are going to make better videos on it, and they probably understand what they're doing better. I mean, maybe you would enjoy me just completely messing it up, which I will, because I do not understand what I'm doing. I don't. But from what some of my other like Discord friends, like Lonix, was saying, that if I give it a chance and I really persevere with it, I'm probably going to enjoy it, because I think it is very story driven. So I'm hopefully gonna like it. So I might make a video when I've kind of figured out what I'm doing, and also when the hype's died down. I don't like this idea of making videos just because something's popular. I don't care. I don't care if something's popular or not popular. And if you go into my back catalogue of videos, some of the videos didn't do that well. Do I care? No. No, I don't care. Because I wanted to make that video about that game because I enjoyed it. And the only focus of me doing this, which is for fun, is to highlight games that you may or may not have heard of, and it makes you go, yeah, haven't played that game in a while, and maybe go and play it. Or, if you don't own it, see if there's a sale on Steam, buy it and play it, because that's what I care about. I don't care about what hardware you're on, what you play on. It doesn't matter to me. I just care that you're playing these amazing games. I've also playing Hogwarts. So I'm playing Hogwarts. I'm going to be playing some Palia. I'm juggling. I'm juggling a lot of balls, video game balls. That sounded wrong. Never mind. But yeah. So, and the thing with Hogwarts is, and it amazes me, like you're just walking around, and the detail that the developer put into that game. There are some annoyances with it. Maybe I'll make a video about that. Like you made a teacup interactable so I can drink some tea, but I can't sit down on any of the chairs. Like, why? Or I can't lie in my bed, in order to progress to the next day if I want to. Like, why? Like, I find this in all games, every single game. Like, they went to this much trouble to do this thing that doesn't really matter, but then there are other things that you can't do. ESO is a prime example. the housing system in ESO is beautiful, but the actual furniture that we worked out, me and Swift, we worked out you pay around about an extra £20 for. So you pay about an extra £20 or so to furnish your house. None of it is interactive. Why? You made all these emotes. There's benches that I can sit on, like outside. And to be fair, in your house there are chairs that you can sit on if they're not too close to the table. But then you'll find some chairs don't work at all. You can't lie on your bed. Why? You can't open cupboards and put things in. I don't understand. It's things like that I don't necessarily understand. I do know that with ESO, again, they seem to have the engine seems to be a bit of a, I don't know, maybe it's a problem. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, I really should get around to a haircut. I just can't be bothered. So anyway, let's forget about all of that. Let's go to the game screen with Cam, and let's play some Palia, because that's what you hopefully came for, not to hear me waffle on. But again, you can fast forward, so that's cool. So here we go. Singularity 6. So we'll put that in there. Okay. Oh, for goodness. Oh, yeah, I know why. You have to put all these stupid symbols in there. Okay. So just in case anybody's worried, I read this before I started the video. I was like, oh, maybe I'd like to share this with you. Music's very loud. Yeah, so it's been lifted, you know, I can. Please, Palia, and other games as well, stop making the music so loud. It's really annoying. Yep, so again, you know, photosensitive.
Now, where should I start?
Choose a body type, okay? I'm going to be a boy, because I think there's romance in the game, so, yeah, and... Okay, yep, that seems interesting. Okay. I think my face is a... I mean, do I want it to look like me? I don't know. I'm not the best looking human being. Yeah. Ooh, that's quick. Okay. Yep, I'm pretty pale, so that looks about right. Okay, my eyes are green, so we'll have green eyes. Oh, voice. Can I listen to it?
Yoo-hoo! Oh! Hey! Hey! Hey!
Maybe they're all the girls and...
Oh! Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Ah. Oh.
Oh.
Oh no. Hey-oh. Hey-oh. Yeah. Hey. Oh no. Hey-oh. Hey-oh. Yeah. Hey. Oh no. Hey-oh. Yeah. Hey. Oh no. Hey-oh. Ha. Hey. Aw.
I don't know. That'll do, I guess. Hair. I mean... I guess. Yeah, I guess that's kind of me-ish. You don't have to make it look exactly like you. I mean, it's fantasy, right? So I think possibly you want to make a better looking version of yourself, I guess. Hair dye patterns. What does that mean? I mean... Oh, like a secondary colour. Sure. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I don't... Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay. Face mask. What the hell? No. Ooh, okay. Ooh, a dragon. That looks kinda cool. Right, my colours are red and black. So, I just think as a colour combo, it's really good. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, we'll go with that. What about pants? Very Prince Charming. Yeah, that kind of looks more like me, I think. Ooh, black. Yeah. Yeah. Skin? What do you mean? I don't really think we have any of that as guys. I mean, you could, you totally could. If you're into that, cool. I'm very boring, I'm afraid. Continue. You will not be able to change your body type, face, skin tone, eye color, or voice after your character is created. Makes sense. This functionality will be added in a future update. Fair enough. Okay, so gonna put my name, say him in, and then I'm gonna put dragon, I think. Oh, can you not have... Oh, okay. Some games don't allow you to have spaces, so... And I'm gonna put dragon because of the dragon on my... Yeah, just, you know. Character's nickname. What the villagers will call you. Sayer, because it's easier to say. To protect your privacy, do not use your real name. Oh. Well, I mean, I mean, it's fine. You just saw my email address, so, you know, you can send me a hello. I mean, I'm not too worried about that. Are there going to be people that will potentially abuse that? Probably, but those people exist everywhere. It is what it is, I'm afraid. It's fine. Sail him in. Alrighty. Yeah, that looks alright. That's fine. Hopefully I can get, like, better clothes later.
Time for you to go out into the world. I have high hopes for what you can accomplish.
Okay. 3 Parlians ahead of you. That's fine. I need to find the sound at some point. Because it's so loud. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it is in beta. Okay, yep. New flora and fauna. Okay, well, you know, I'm guessing that it's very popular, so, you know. Hydrates. Yep. Ooh, okay. If you wonder why I'm looking over there, it's because this is on this middle screen, but my gaming screen is that screen. It won't reach, and it wouldn't. You know, that's the best place for it, I'm afraid. It's like a webcam. So. What an entrance! She's
Sorry,
like,
I was in my thoughts.
Oh my dragon. Continue. Honestly, I have no idea. Cool. Ashura, the innkeeper. Okay. Been helping others like you get settled in. Oh, that's nice. You know, sometimes you can not know you need something, but you need it. And I think for a lot of people, like, maybe they need this. They don't know that. I wasn't sure I knew that. But yeah. I would help you myself, but I'm working on something here. And I am this close to figuring it out. Fair enough. So caught off guard. I realise I've got to introduce myself. Is Gina? I'm an apprentice scholar researching these old ruins. I figured like some sort of scientist maybe, or like a researcher. treasure hunter, maybe. This here is my research assistant, Heckler. Be sure to ask her if you have any questions. I gotta get back to the grind. Okay, fair
I
enough.
might go for a walk.
WASD, nice. Oh, okay. Press, yep, that's nice. So hopefully they're sticking with, you know, kind of what we all understand in video games generally. And also keeping it fairly simple for people who maybe don't play video games. And I think there will be a lot of those. I think there will be people that maybe never played video games because, you know, there are a lot of aspects of video games that people don't enjoy, which I kind of covered in my ramblings. So this is great. Look around using your mouse, nice. That, yep, again, fairly intuitive. Well, to me at least. You know what's not intuitive to me? Baldur's Gate 3. The movement, oh, that takes a while to get used to. Okay. This is cool. Oh. Ooh. That was, So I bought a new SSD recently. Well, it was from CEX, so it's like second-hand. It's a 1 terabyte one, which will kind of tide me over for now whilst I kind of figure out what I'm going to do. I would like a 2 terabyte or maybe like a 4 terabyte NVMe because I've got a lot of games. But obviously it didn't work out with Amazon. Still not sure if I'm ever going to get that money back, but it's not even about the money. It's just, I don't know. It's a problem. Chat.
Are you in need of sustenance?
Hello, human. I know you must have many questions about your spontaneous emergence. I do. Your presence heralds much change in the world of Palia. Why was your friend so freaked out? Organic beings are often shocked at the emergence of new things, are they not? Kind of, yeah. As humans, anything that's a bit different to us, like, yeah. This world has not seen your kind in thousands of rotations. Rotations? What, like rotations of the Earth? Interesting. Be patient with it as it learns to accommodate you once again. Okay.
Tina needs me.
Okay. They're probably busy. They want to get back to work. Oh, it looks beautiful. Very beautiful. I'm hoping that this is going to be the start of something beautiful, because I mean, and actually, like Linus, Sebastian, and Luke. I don't know what Luke's last name is actually, but Luke was specifically saying that there's a lot of good things happening in gaming at the moment. So there's Palia. There's Baldur's Gate 3, which seems to, you know, be a lot of positive, which is really nice. You know, I'm the first one to admit I get very frustrated with gaming at times. That, you know, some of the big corporations bringing out games that are just they're so far off of what gaming is about or what people even want. It's like, you know. Some obstacles can be jumped by pressing. Nice. So spacebar is jump. Wow, they're really nailing this. Moving up to them with W. Cool. This is good. Good job, Infinity. I mean, it probably sounds like I'm being, you know, facetious. I'm really not. You know. Just everybody approaches games in a different way, and what makes sense to one person, and I'm sure that a lot of the games that haven't done well due to maybe, you know, like how you move in the game, you know, it made sense to somebody. I don't think anybody would intentionally, you know, ruin their game, but, you know, it's what's intuitive, and that's not always easy. Oh, okay, so we've got like a stamina meter. Alright. Can we loot anything? I mean, I hope the game has looting. Not like stealing, not stealing, but, you know, abandoned things that you can, you know, collect. I'm sure it will. Whoa, okay. My... Right, okay, we can get to settings. Man, I mean, seriously, I think that's the one thing. And to be fair, it's not just like this particular game's developer. They all do it. The music is always so loud. It's like, why? Why do you do that? Why not set it low and then as a default, and then people can turn it up as they please? You know, nobody. I mean, I wear headphones. I wear this headphone set 90% of the time. I don't even know why I have desk speakers. Really, I just have them in case if for any reason my headphones fail, then I can still, you know, do things that I need to do. But they rarely get used. They really don't, because headphones are they're just better. They're better for my neighbours, and they're better for me, because sound through a good pair of headphones, these are, you know, are pretty good headphones. Not the best headphones, but they're pretty good. You know, it's just, yeah. So let's just turn the sound right the way down. So we'll go to... I mean, music, I'm going to turn the music off. Before you come at me, like, nobody walks around in the world with like, backing music. It just, you know, it doesn't make sense to me in something that I want to be immersed in and to have immersion. Dialogue I'm going to put to about 5. Yeah, I'm on headphones, absolutely. Mix profile. I don't know what that means. I'll just leave. I'm not a smart person. Sound effects volume, I'll put that to 5. Overall volume, I'll leave where it is for now, and we'll just see what that's... We'll just kind of see what that's like. What am I on here? Full screen. Yep, 1440p, 16.9. Yep, graphics quality. Epic. Cool. That's not... Mind you, I have noticed that the game does seem to be having problems, so I wonder if I should lower things a bit. We'll see how it goes, because I don't know. I've got a 3070, which it's not you know, it's not the best card. I'm certainly not buying a 40 series card. I like Nvidia products, but Nvidia's behavior at the moment, like, just no. I don't want to buy. I don't want to buy things from them at the moment. Maybe second hand, because, you know, they don't necessarily profit from that. But I'll leave it for now and see how it goes. But I've definitely felt that the game tanking a little bit at times. Frame rate limit. So my screen is runs at 160 at 164. I think. Why 164? I don't know. Seems such an odd number, but I'm just going to put it on unlimited. VSync. When window mode is set to full screen, VSync prevents screen tearing. Can lead to screen tearing, but also allow for higher frame rates. No, I think I'd rather have that on. Dynamic resolution. Dynamic resolution alters the resolution of the game while it is running to balance rendering times and create a smoother frame rate. I'll have that on. HDR. I don't think HDR is on my screen at the moment. I mean, yeah, it won't let me click it because it's not enabled on my screen. HDR does seem to cause some problems for me. Whether that's Windows 11, I'm not sure. But I think it'll be fine without HDR. So that's good. We'll do all that. Is there a save thing? So I can save those settings? Maybe you just exit and... okay. Okay. That's still really loud. Okay. Or, I mean, maybe it's loud to me, but it might not be to you. It's for... trying to balance sound is very difficult. Very difficult. And I'm not going to play all of this for you. Because I don't want to do that. I want you to play it. And it's free to play, so why would you not? There's absolutely no risk in it for you. And if you like it, you can show you can show some love to the developers by buying some cosmetics. And I will probably do that, if I'm enjoying it, and I think I'm going to. The only thing I'm sad about so far is there is no VR. I think in VR this would have been amazing. I mean, flat screen as well. Like if they could have had VR and flat screen, so you've got the choice, and so that they have more people playing. I think that would have been really, really nice. But there isn't. I know a lot of people have messaged me saying there was never any talk about VR. There was. I mean, I could probably even find the videos, but I mean, if people want to, I don't really want to argue with people. I have no interest in that. If you believe that you're right, then that's fine. Then just do that. But there was talk in the beginning of it being a VR game, and I'm guessing that VR just hasn't, just not well thought out decisions have been made in terms of VR. So VR's not really doing that great at the moment. And maybe the developers just thought, it's not doing well. Do we want to put it on a on a platform that's not doing well? Or maybe they're thinking about doing it, in the maybe they're thinking about doing it. Oh, my hair. I'm gonna hang on. I really need to have a haircut. My hair is irritating me. But going to hairdressers is irritating as well, so... Okay, what are these? They look cool. Like a deer? I think I might be vegetarian in this game. Or there's probably there's going to be a quest where it forces me. Who's that guy? Hello?
I'm always here if you ever need guidance.
Another child of the Phoenix. Oh. Okay. I must say today is a lovely day to be born. I mean, is it?
Ah.
Okay. The local ritual sage and devotee of Marji, the great dragon. Okay, I didn't know there was a dragon god in this game. And my last name is Dragon. Interesting. We'll see how that works out. It's my job as Killimar's healer and sage to care for our villagers, both physically and spiritually. Very nice. So how are you feeling? I'm sure this is quite a lot to take in. This world is amazing. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad to hear it. Keep that positivity and you'll overcome any troubles the world offers you. Well, that's always, that's always the plan. I do not know why the gods brought you here, but I am sure there must be some great plan in store. I look forward to seeing it. Yeah, I keep looking at this screen because the middle screen, the quality of the screen, as I've said, it's just not that great. So I tend to look here. So don't think I'm ignoring you. But yeah, it's just better for reading. Now you want to speak to Ashura. Ashura? Ashura? Take this path towards the village. He'll be in the big building with the keg out front.
Make sure you take time to enjoy the moment.
Enjoy the moment. Oh, very much so. Oh, I can climb. I was not expecting that. Always looking at things from distance is nice. Yukina Chukina. that's a cool name. Cool name. I wonder if I can pirouette off of here. No, I don't. So I don't know that there's any dodging. Because it's not really that type of game. And that's okay. This is cool though. Good job, Infinity. And again, it sounds like I'm being facetious or something. I'm really not. I mean, come on. Look at how many games come out and. Yeah, and seasoned veterans. Like. But for one reason or another, they just, They just have problems. Is it nighttime already? Oh wow. Does it get cold here? Am I gonna get cold? I mean, I've no idea what the mechanics are. Do I even know where I'm going? Like, where? So, look for a big building with some people are running up there. Oh, I should say hello to everybody. So, hello world and the wonderful people in it. And a smiley face. Because a smiley face is good. Did I? Oh, maybe. Oh, wow! I did 3. Okay, that's a little bit much, but yeah, bit over enthusiastic, but yeah. Oh, is this a hello?
Such a great day, isn't it?
Hi, welcome to the valley. I'm Tish. I run the furniture store. Very nice. Are you new in town or just passing through? I just materialized from a void. Well, that sure sounds tough. It's like, I mean, yeah. When my brother and I first moved in, it took us a little time to adjust. Oh, so is she human? She seems to be a slightly odd colour, though. Could be the light, maybe. And we were just coming from one town over, not another plane of existence. Right? Okay. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people feel like that. We're all human beings, but seemingly going from like one town to like another town. It's almost like you're some other, or you can be treated like you're some other species, and it's like, really? It's like, what, 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 why? Like, I don't get the logic of that at all. But human nature is what human nature is. If you need help with any of the locals, don't hesitate to ask. Oh, thank you. This is cool. I'm known as a bit of a grump whisperer in these parts. What is a grump whisperer? Is that like gossip?
Hope you have a wonderful day.
Oh, thanks. I mean, you seem fine to me. I'm wondering if grump means like, yeah, like, oh, a bookshop. Very cool. I want to go in there and read some stuff. I hope there's like books that you can read. I'm finding in Baldur's Gate, I've already found a ton of books that I can read. They're not super long, but I enjoy doing that. I enjoy doing that in the Elder Scrolls Online as well. I like to read all the books, and like that's how you get a good sense of the lore, rather than sometimes having large word dumps from like NPCs. Sometimes it's nicer to have it from the books. You can read them again at your leisure, because you should always respect people's time whenever possible. I think he's a player. I think. I'm not actually sure.
Sugarfoot says hi.
Nope. Oh hey, you must be new in town. I'm Neo. Neo? Kind of similar to Seo, really cool. My family runs the Daya farm. There's a lot of words that I'm gonna have to get to grips with. I may need to watch some other wonderful content creators playing the game to kind of maybe figure out if they know how to pronounce some of these words are, because some people get very upset if you don't pronounce something properly. Over on the west side of Kilima. If you need someone to show you around the barn or teach you how to ride a rift rock, I'm your guy. Is that like a type of horse or like a type of mount? That would be cool. I'm also good at lifting heavy stuff if you need anything heavy lifted. Oh, well, wow, that's an enthusiastic face. Yeah, we probably... Oh, and here's a carrot for Sugarfoot. Give her one of these and you'll be her new best buddy.
Can't beat the produce at Daya Family Farm.
Okay, I mean, that's cool. This is good. I do honestly think this is something people need. Who's this guy?
You want something?
Welcome to the general store, pal. Okay. He sounds a bit more, yeah.
Whoa.
Actually, you look like you're fresh out of the ruins, so I guess I should say welcome to living. Well, I could have been living wherever I was before, maybe. I don't know. Name's Ziki. I run this here establishment. Come back when you get some cash. Okay, we'll take care of your needs. We got vegetable seeds, fertilizer. We got that pointy stick over there that kind of looks like a rake. All your basic farming woodsits and whatsits.
Got some stuffs I need to take care of.
Okay. I mean, if I've met anybody in the game so far that seems a little bit more what we would call in, you know, IRL, bit dodgy, like, yeah, that seems like one of them. Maybe a bit more interested in profit than people's people's well-being, shall we say? Because we know that that's a thing in this world. Not that profit is a bad thing, of course. That's not what I'm saying. Ah, look, a giant barrel. But when you put money before ethics and morals and compassion, that's when that's when it can be a problem. Yeah. This is very, very cool.
How can I help?
Welcome to Killamar. I'm sure this is quite a lot to take in. It sure is, yeah. I'm Ashura, the innkeeper at the Ormuse Horn. Unfortunately, there isn't any room at the inn right now. Well, if you're getting an influx of humans, yeah, I can see how that would be a problem. But we do have some old plots to the northeast where you could build yourself a tent. Okay. What do you say? You want to take in the great outdoors? I'm just glad to have a place to sleep. Absolutely. I would want someone to set me up with a place to sleep. Exactly. And something to eat if I materialised out of nowhere. Absolutely. Like, yeah. That's the right answer. Why would I not do the same for you? Yeah. Exactly. Treat others how you wish to be treated. This game's off to, like, a really, really strong start. So let's see. To build a tent, you're going to need to collect some materials. Sure. I've got an axe here for you, but you'll have to talk to our resident miner, Hodari, about the pick. Okay, lucky for you, he's checking out the plots right now. You'll want to take the road up the hill to the northeast. Here, I've marked the spot on your map. Oh, I've got a map. Okay, cool. If you get lost, just come back here and I'll get you sorted out.
Make
Fair
the
enough.
most of each day.
Fair enough. Let's just see what other residents there are. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Is it a guy or a girl? I think it's a girl.
Welcome back.
I'm not sure. Howdy, I'm Sifu, the blacksmith around these parts. Cool.
Woo!
But you might recognize me as Sifu, the famous monster slayer. Oh, well, I just materialized from a mysterious void.
Huh?
Right. I suppose I could cut you some slack for not recognizing the most famous monster hunter in all 12 provinces. Ah, so there's monsters in this game. Interesting. So it looks like they've been thinking about things. But I do remember them saying there are combat quests, but unlike most games, you completely don't have to do it. And it doesn't matter, like, there's no penalty if you don't do it. So, very smart, like, just very smart. How did a famous monster hunter like me wind up in a quaint suburban hamlet such as this?
Ah.
Well, that's a good question. Did I ask that question? Well, that's a good question. Fortunately, I have a good answer, okay? You see, I became a mother, and I realized angering dangerous beasties was, well, a little too dangerous for my young son. Okay, so I took up the position of the town blacksmith these days. I make blades instead of wield them, so there's weapons in the game. Okay. Alright then.
Stop by anytime.
She's loud. But cool. But very, very cool. And yeah, I mean, if you've got children, you know, it's probably best to give up that life. What's this lady?
You haven't seen my mom around, right?
Oh, now this is I remember this lady. This is a lady. Yeah. Oh hey, you're one of the newbies. That's cool. I'm just taking a break from work. My parents made me get this job at City Hall to teach me about responsibility. Cool. All it's taught me so far is how to die of boredom. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So stop by again later, and keep me entertained, okay? This town needs some more excitement. Oh, I shall come back to see
This
you,
was
definitely.
tons of fun.
I think she's gonna be an interest for me. Oh, and also I don't even really want to go into this, but I'm going to have to. People were talking about like she's a child in the game or something, and it's just like, and the developers actually had to, which I bet annoyed them so much. It's like, no, she's actually, she's like 18 plus, like, it's fine. And also, come here. It's pixels. It's not real. Okay, like just calm down. I really, I really dislike things like that. It just doesn't make any sense. Like if it's somebody in real life, or like a a YouTuber or something, and they're underage and being ogled by people that yeah, like that. Yes, that I can understand. Those are real life people. Like if what YouTubers do I know of? Oh, who was a young lady I was watching recently? Part of OTK. I forget her name. Young lady, black hair, Emaru. Like, let's say Emaru was underage, and people, like, people of my age were simping for her. Like, yeah, that's yeah, no, that's kind of creepy. Like no, don't do that. And yes, in that particular instance, you would have every right to be like, that's kind of weird. I was just seeing if the mirrors worked. Yeah, like that sort of thing, no. But it's pixels. It's not real. I do wonder if people have some sort of problem, like differentiating like real life from like fantasy, because you hear all the things as well about women complaining about all the about like female armor. And it's such a stupid argument. For one, we're not doing that in real life. We're not sending young women out into combat with like, barely any armor or revealing armor. You just don't do that. It's a fantasy game, and the game is gaming was designed mostly for nerds who weren't getting the attention of the girls because their hobbies were, not cool. And I'm using air quotes. They wanted to hang out with the jocks and the bad boys, and then maybe sometimes wondered why things didn't work out. But I mean, that's, people's choice is people's choice. So the games were primarily designed by those nerds who went on to make these games and form companies and become developers and become, EA and Blizzard and all of these companies, and companies long before them and have long since faded. That's who the games were made by, these people who knew, what it was like to not get interest from the girls or not get really any love from the girls. And so and also, if you're making a company, you want to make money, right? So that they made sexy girls in the game to attract these, these lonely nerds who weren't popular with the girls. Like, it's really not that difficult when you think about it. Like, I don't really know why people have struggle so much with the concept. I don't think they do. They just want to ignore it. They just want to kind of just have these narratives to push their own agendas. And it's so stupid and tedious, and it's not necessary. Okay, so... Ah, okay, so... Oh. So is it... Zaria? Zara? Zara? Man, I'm terrible at names. Unless it's something fairly simple like Tim or Kim or... Like, I really struggle. It's really bad as well, because... Like, getting the names of a product or, like, a tool is kind of one thing. But getting... But kind of getting somebody's name wrong, that's like a whole different thing. Yeah, you really don't want to get people's names wrong. So I wonder how this housing system works. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this guy. No, I'm not going to skip. I do not skip wherever possible. I like to do the full chatting.
You talking to me?
You talking to me? Something's coming along. A lot of trash left, though. Oh, hi. Hodari Parvel of Parvel Mining. What can I do for you? Ashura sent me for a pickaxe. Right, Ashura's sent several of you new folk my way. It's the whole reason I'm checking out the soundness of these campsites. Don't need you all buried in mud. True. In fact, this one's about ready for use if you want it. Just needs a bit more work. Sure. Was that like a grandfather clock? Did anyone else hear that? I see you've got an axe already. Here, take this pick too. Always good to have the right tools for the right job. Sure. Use them both to clear this debris, would you? I will do that. Mining's hungry work, so you better take this too. My daughter says I need to eat healthier, but you'll get more use out of it.
See you around, I guess.
Right, tools and gathering. Okay. Press and hold R to open the tool wheel. Hover over a tool and release R to equip it. Cool. Nice. Okay. Try gathering stone from the nearby rock debris. Press and hold to start using the equip tool. Yep, so left click. Cool. Press and hold R to switch to another tool. Try gathering wood from the nearby wood debris. Okay. Press F to gather the items you have created. Okay, that one's a bit of a weird one. Usually, to pick things up, it would be E. But I'm guessing they may be thinking just use F to do kind of... No, it was R, wasn't it? It was R and... Yeah, that's kind of an odd one, but okay. Maybe there's a reason why they didn't use E. So, we use R. So there's my pickaxe. Yep, okay. Okay. And loot. Okay. Yeah, I do think loot would have been better being E, unless there's something else assigned to E, perhaps. So yeah. Because people are more familiar with E than F. But then if you've never played a video game before, then, you know, it's going to work out fine for you. And I would imagine that there probably will be a lot of people that haven't played video games before. So, yeah. This is good. Where am I putting it? I have I got magical pockets? Let's just go with magical pockets, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I think for people that like Stardew Valley, I think I've got Stardew Valley actually, and like Animal Crossing and games like that, they're going to absolutely love this, and that's good. It's good. And so far, since I enabled unlimited FPS, and I did a couple of other things, the game, I don't seem to be having the hiccups that I was having, so that's excellent. I wonder if I can. I can. Cool. Oh, I need to return to... I mean, I can probably come back and do the rest. Oh, I saw a mushroom. Your action bar is full. You can scroll to action bar using... hashtag... What? Your action bar is full. You can scroll to action bar 2 using user pips. User pips to keep track of which action bar. Using pips to keep track of which action bar is displayed. The items in your action bar are outlined in your inventory. Place items you can use or consume on your action bar for ready access. So a bit like Minecraft. So I'm guessing that the other bar is maybe like your invisible backpack, maybe. Oh, okay. So 1. So that's 1. And it's a bit janky. No, or it could actually be my mouse. It's a pretty cheap mouse. It came with my keyboard, so yeah. I think it's probably more the mouse. No, that's cool. I'm hoping that you can get more inventory, because if there's things to loot, man, and I mean there's at least things to harvest. Yeah, I'm gonna...
I usually work alone.
Okay. Still lots to do, but it's a start. I found this weird thing. Found a lot of strange things in the mines, but not sure what this is. Well, you found it, so you keep it. It's your plot, after all. Cool. I've got other plots to inspect, but there should be space to drop this work table down now. I suggest you focus on getting a roof over your head and a place to keep your things before you worry about glowing tubes. True. He has a good point. Right, okay, yep, bye.
I suppose I'll be seeing you around.
Select the workbench from the plate. Select the workbench from the action bar using the numbered hotkey. I don't actually see one, but okay, maybe it's going to appear in a minute. Using the numbered hotkey, press to enter placement mode. Okay. Cool. So, so a storage chest. Okay, so that's where you... Okay. Nice. Rotate the station using Q and E. Again, Q and E. Okay. Press again to make the final placement. Action bar selection can be cancelled by pressing X. Okay. Oh, it's there, look. Okay. So... Okay, I can't This is not a valid location. Oh, okay. Maybe it has to be inside. There we go. I'll have it as close to the fence as possible, you know. Man, I've got like a little pond as well. This is beautiful. Well, it's not really a... I mean... Yeah, I don't know if you could call that a pond, but, I mean, yeah. Right, so... Let's get to work, then. Actually, I think I've been on this game longer than how long is this video? Wow. Okay. 120 minutes. I mean, okay. That time has gone, you know, just like that. I mean, wow. And to be honest, like I've always said, I don't want to show you the whole thing. I've made that mistake in the past of playing games all the way through, and I don't know that it's fair to the developers. You know, I want you to, you know, to experience this. I want you to come and play and hang out with people and talk to people. That's the main goal of this channel, and it always has been. Well, and it's kind of my selfish thing of I just want to share something that I enjoy with people, and kind of, you know, interact with like-minded people. I think gaming is fantastic. I do think that, you know, you should make sure you have balance in your life, for sure. You know, make sure you go outside as well, and, like, just do other things. Have a nice balance to your life. But gaming can be, you know, in moderation, it can be very, very fun. I also think as well, a game like this could be quite therapeutic and beneficial to mental health. Let's face it, the world is, you know, the world is very fast-paced. Everything needs to be done, you know, yesterday. And, you know, rightly so, people get very burned out. And people get, you know, very stressed, which is not good for human beings. There is no study that I've ever seen that, you know, says that, you know, that stress can be good for you. Maybe there are some benefits to it. I don't know, but I would think that overwhelmingly most of them would be negative. So yeah, I think this game could have a really good benefit on people's mental health. They can just come in here and just kind of chill. I mean, this is very therapeutic, and as I said, like, been playing the game now like 123 minutes and counting, and it hasn't felt that way at all. I've played other games, and honestly, it's felt like a lifetime, and it's only been like, you know, 40 minutes, an hour that I've been playing it, and I've logged off because I'm just not feeling it. So, I mean, hey, I would say this is a great start. You want to keep on going, you want to keep on playing, and that's a good design. That's a very good design of a game. I'm hoping that they carry on. I hope they carry on with this philosophy. You know, because this could be really something special. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, Animal Crossing is very fun as well. You know, I don't have Animal Crossing though, because I believe it's a Switch thing, so a Nintendo exclusive. So if you haven't got a Nintendo, yeah, and you haven't got the money to buy the game, well, it doesn't have that. It doesn't have that level of inclusivity. This game is on the PC. It's going to be on consoles. I know it's not right at the moment, but it's going to be. They're also launching it on the Switch, I believe. Is it the Switch? It's going to be on the Steam Deck as well, I would imagine. So there's lots of ways for people to play it on depending on what hardware they've got, which is fantastic. It's just a good entry point, and probably the best point of entry of all is it's free. It's free to play. It's the same as Stardew Valley. Like, don't get me wrong, Stardew Valley wasn't very expensive to buy. I own it, and it wasn't massively expensive. But again, if you're really struggling, and let's face it, money is, it's a thing at the moment. It's, every penny really matters, because inflation is it's insane right now. I mean, the things that I've seen go up in price, just like the basics, like bread, like margarine, milk, not, and yes, these are still first world problems, in that, at least we have, bread and milk and margarine, sure, but if you're struggling, then these price hikes are really not helpful. So just having this barrier to entry of it being free, and I can see straight away that they're going to be getting some money from me, for sure. Because I mean, already, as I said, going to be nearly 130 minutes into this game, and it's felt like 5 minutes. So I can already tell, that they're gonna get some money, and that's the thing. I think that they know that they have confidence in their product, and it clearly shows that they have confidence in their product. And look, if you create a wonderful community, they're going to look after you as a developer, and if you as a developer look after that community, that this beautiful thing that you've made, like being parents, it's going to be beneficial to both of you, because most relationships are very much a two-way street. While some developers just clearly don't understand this, or they understand but they don't care. I think you guys have figured it out. I mean, and there may be problems in the game. I don't want to say that there won't be any problems. Logging in was a bit of an issue, but it's still in beta. The frame rate was a bit choppy at times, but I think we've kind of fixed that. You're never gonna get a game with no issues. It's just that doesn't happen. It just doesn't. But so far, 120, 130, nearly 130 minutes in, I'm pretty happy, and once I finish this stream, I'm going to carry on playing, for sure. And I hope, if this is your sort of thing, and to be fair, it's not going to be for everybody. If you're, depending on, as I said before, depending on how you play games, will depend on whether this is something for you or not. You know, so that's something to think about. It may not be for you, but I think for the right people, it's gonna be very, very good. And yeah, I can see myself spending a lot of time in here, and having a good time. Now, will that change? Maybe. You know, the problem is I buy games. I buy so many games. I've also got Baldur's Gate to play. I just paid £58.50 for that game. So nearly £60, which is a lot of money. And yes, I know that, like, for the scope of the game, apparently it's got 17,000 different iterations of endings, which is just wild to me. So for the 58, for that, like, nearly £60, yeah, I'm getting a whole lot of games. So I'm not necessarily complaining about that. But for £60, I do kind of need to play it. You know, like, otherwise, what am I doing? I'm also trying to play Hogwarts. I also downloaded and modded more for stability Dragon Age Origins, so I need to fix that. So I've got a lot of games on the go. But I could see this game... Oh, and of course I do play Elder Scrolls, try to log into that, although recently with some of the decisions they made... you cannot... Sorry, you need to upgrade your tool. Okay, but, I mean, to be honest, having a few trees on the property would probably be nice anyway. So I figure I'm just going to... Yeah, I'm just going to clear the whole space. I really do need to stop this video, really, but I'm having a lot of fun that I can't actually be bothered to stop. And you can fast forward. I mean, yeah, it is already quite a long video, but you can just fast forward. You know, you don't. That's the good thing about video. You can get the bits that you want. If I actually knew how to do chapters, I possibly would do that, but then I don't. I just ramble and talk about things. I don't really have any kind of agenda. I don't. Yeah. I don't really do that sort of thing. I don't have a script. I've often thought that maybe I should do a script, but I don't know. If you don't like how I do things, you'll find another YouTuber, and that's fantastic. Like I hope you do find somebody who fulfills that need for you. You know, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I wouldn't be mad about that at all. Oh, okay. Okay, that was a bit of an odd anomaly, but that's fine. So, I wonder if I'm able to do all of that out there as well. Oh, I'll finish this rock. Right, let me just jump over the... Oh. Do you know what the mushrooms remind me of? They remind me of... Oh, I've forgotten. You know the things in Elder Scroll lore that make a noise? They're kind of like a plant type thing. They remind me of them. Maybe that's where they got their inspiration, or maybe like a little nod to Elder Scrolls, or maybe it's just something that they thought was cool. Yeah. So can I? Yes, yes I can. Okay, that's interesting. Right, so, right, it makes sense if you think about it. So you can go into the outside world and also, yeah, get resources. Makes perfect sense. They've probably given you enough here just to get started. I think what I'll do is I'll clear this area and then I'll build something. And then I'll kind of stop the video, and then immediately carry on. I'm hoping to get Swift into playing this. I don't know whether he'll like it though. But then we've played Stardew. Was it Stardew Valley? Yeah. We played Stardew Valley together, so, and he does, he enjoys building things, so I think he'll like this. But he is one that enjoys more the competitive side of gaming, so he plays, CS:GO, very competitive in that. He plays, or was playing, what's the colourful shooter by Riot that's like Valorant? He was playing Valorant as well. I don't think he's playing that much at the moment, but again, like me, he plays all sorts of like different games. The only games that I don't play really are platformer games. I've never been particularly a fan of platformer games, which, maybe, if you're, by the way, if you're insulted by that, I'm, sorry, but that is, I'm allowed to have preferences, in the same way as being attracted to Asian females. Apparently that makes me racist. I mean, I think there's a difference between appreciation and mocking a culture. I would never do that knowingly. But being I don't have a lot of say over what I'm attracted to. The young lady with the elf ears, I have a thing for elves. So, yeah, I'm attracted to what I'm attracted to, the same as all of you, and that's okay. Like, you shouldn't. All these people just trying to, cause drama about really nothing. It's kind of sad. But I really think I'm going to enjoy this because, I mean, you've seen the well, if you watch my channel, which you don't have to, but I enjoy building castles, and I've got some videos where I've just made castles in Minecraft. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna coin purse running flat. Coin purse running flat. Place items in the sales bin and they'll be sold soon. Oh, okay. And that's how you make money? Okay. Fair enough. Items are picked up for sale each morning and evening. You will get paid when you return home. That's clever. Out on the town. Out on the town? Shops will buy the same sort of items as they sell, as long as it's business hours. Zeki's general store deals in the widest variety of things. Okay. Alright. So they buy from you and they sell to you. Oh, here we go, look. Upgrades. Nice. So, and you're going to need money for that. What's the money called? Does it have a name? I don't know. Cool. But first of all, I think I'm going to want most of this. What is that? Grilled mushrooms. Munch on these mushrooms grilled over a campfire. Plus 50 focus points. I mean, I don't know. Do I have a hunger meter? I'm not entirely sure. Stone and flint. I seem to have a bit of fence missing. Am I supposed to have some fence missing? I mean, I'm not sure. So this is a sales bin. Okay. So, oh, I've got a mailbox. Hey, nice. That's cool. I wonder if it's like a player thing. So somebody who's seen me around can just like send me a message or something, like some mail or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's for like you know, swapping things. We do that in ESO, me and Swift. If he needs like an ingredient to finish something, like I'll send it to him if I'm in like a different zone or something. So it could be something like that. Right. Ha ha. Wooden storage bin ready to craft. Right. Oh, right. Make. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. I guess it would make sense to put it by the bench, I guess. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Oh, no. There. Yeah, that makes sense. A storage solution. So I wonder how much space it has. Huh? There's that bell again. Is that like the town bell or something? I don't understand. Move one item. Oh, okay. So right. Okay, so this is the space here. I was really confused. I was like, where's the actual like storage? It's there. Okay, wasn't immediately. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, so it's stacked, so that's nice. Man, I'm gonna run out of space, though. So, do I have a weight limit? I mean, and what is that? So, is that like a proficiency thing? Like, the more you use your pickaxe, it gets faster or something? Or, I don't know. I mean, if I don't have a weight limit, then I'll probably be able to carry like quite a lot of things on me. Is there an easier way? Okay. If Swift could see that now, he would just be like, "You dumbass! You do that all the time." Yeah, so I can just move the whole thing. Okay. Wow, look, I'm nearly at 400 already. Dang. Yeah. So, now the next question is, can I still use those whilst they're in the... Or do I have to have them on me? That's an interesting... What is that? Earn renown for leveling up, developing relationships with villagers, completing quests and completing accomplishments. Caps at 1,000 renown. Okay, and what do you do with them? Is it like a currency or something? I don't know. So, right, okay, so I don't yeah, I don't really have a lot on me. So let's see if I can still craft something. So that one. So I need wood. Yep, I've got wood, and I've got... Okay, so I think... So it seems to be, even if the items are in the chest, you can still make things. You don't have to have them on you, which is great. Right, number 3. Whoa. Okay. Wow, that is a big ass tent. I did not realize it was going to be that big. I mean, okay. That's pretty... Wow, that's cool. Okay. Talk to Arnie when he visits your plot. Oh, and this must be Arnie. Okay. Okay.
It's a good day to be exploring.
Phew, good, you haven't left yet. My mom, Delalia, told me there was another new human in town, and here you are. I ran all the way from the farm here. Well, that's cool. She wanted you to have this home-warming gift. Welcome to Killamar. Killamar? I need to listen to developers on how to say that word. And I wanted you to have your mail. I'm Arnie, and I handle all the deliveries around here. Very cool. Seems a bit child exploitation, but okay. Twice a day, every day, rain or shine, 6 in the morning and 6 at night. Okay. So I think it's safe to say my job is about to get a lot more interesting. Well, if that's how you look at it, that's cool. Do you like getting mail? You look like someone who would like getting mail. Well, of course I like getting mail. Who doesn't like getting mail unless it's bills? Good. Then I bet you'll be happy with what I have for you. Come on, go check it out. It's your first mail delivery ever.
Oh, gotta run. Mom's calling.
Okay. You need to listen to more. Okay. Ellen. Oh, I've got 2. Okay. Einar. Okay, how do I read it? Dear Sayer, I've been informed by Gina that you have emerged fully formed from the swirling mist. This is wonderful news. Happy day of mist birthing to you, new human. Oh, okay, that's beautifully put. Other humans call me Einar, and I would like to share with you the joy of fishing. Please take this rod into your possession and seek me out at your nearest convenience. I shall be located at the pier for the next few millennia. Okay. That's very... okay, I've got the rod. Mark as red. Okay. Hassian. To whom it may concern, City Hall requires I send these letters to new residents. You will find a bow and set of arrows in the attached package. City Hall also requires me to tell you that I am available to tutor you in their use during work hours. You can find me in Killamar Village. This is not an invitation to waste my time. I am busy. Okay, fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough. Okay, and mark as red. All right. I thought he was... I thought his mum was calling.
Man, I'm hungry.
So how are you settling in? This plot's huge. I heard you can find some pretty cool stuff in the dirt. My dad found an old copper arrowhead in our yard last week, but all I ever seem to find are rocks. Well, I found this strange artifact. Oh wow, what does it do? No idea. I bet Gina might know. She's always hanging out in ruins. You should see if she's found something like this before. That's a good idea. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. In all the excitement, I brought a present for you too. A Bug Scouts official belt and a set of smoke bombs. Smoke bombs? 2. I'm a member of Killamar's best and only bug catching club. Oh, okay. You're the only member. Okay. I gotta run now, but if you stop by later, I'll give you some tips on how to use them. Fair enough. But I bet you're hungry right now. You should talk to my dad, Badru. Badru? To learn how to grow food, and Reith, who works at the inn, can teach you how to cook it. Man, this is good. You know, everyone's waiting to meet you. Come on, I'll race you out.
Gotta head home soon.
I mean, sure, I guess I've done everything here, really. I don't have a bed, though. Can I make a bed? Right, yep, so I've made a storage bin. So can I make more storage bins? I can. Wow, okay. So you can make multiple, Cool. So is that... Yeah, so that's another 400. Butter. I can't believe it's definitely butter. Well, nothing's better. That's a good slogan, man. Standard smoke bomb. Is there a bug bugging you? Use a smoke bomb to catch it. This is good. It's very good. It's unclear what this thing is meant to be, but it sure looks important and ancient. Maybe someone will know what it does. Cannot be sold. Yeah. This is good. This is pretty amazing, actually. Again, it's not going to be for everybody. For some people, like, there may be people who don't like, you know, Animal Crossing, or the other one. Why does my brain do that? Stardew Valley. Yeah, there'll be some people that's just not their thing, and that's okay. Like, you know, not everything has to be for everybody. But, yeah. Oh, I can make more arrows. Bombs, not so much. So, what's it made of? So, clay. An earthen material can be smelted into ceramic for crafting. Okay. And Sundrop Lily. The Sundrop Lily grows in open fields where it can turn its petals to the sunlight. Cool. Okay. So I will probably be needing to have a look at those. This is cool. I hope I can fix the sign as well. That will probably be a quest or something. So, yep, there we go. The video is long enough, and I know for some people attention span is a bit of a problem. Which is, I think, why we don't tend to make long videos now. But sometimes you just can't help it, and I ramble a lot. My videos would probably be a lot shorter if I rambled less. But yep, so that's the video. That's Palia. Honestly, there's no reason not to try it out. It's free, you know. And then if you love it, you can show your love to the developers, buy some cosmetics to, you know, to keep the servers running and to keep the developers, you know, paid, because, you know, they have families as well. And they can hopefully make more wonderful things for this. I'm actually interested in all the things that they can come up with into the future. Maybe some paid DLC. I would, you know, I'd be okay with that. You know, so long as they don't start introducing anything that's, you know, that's predatory, or, you know, because please guys, don't go down that road. So many companies have gone down that road, and it's not making gaming better, and it frustrates me so much. And I'm not the only one. But there is a difference between predatory and fair prices. You know, fair pricing for a fair experience. You know, give and take. You know, a mutual beneficial exchange. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. So yeah. So this is Palia. I hope you... ooh, yeah. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you're going to give Palia at least a go, and see if it's for you or not. And yeah, hopefully I will, I may see you running around in world and say hi. That would be beautiful. So until the next video, whatever that is, I don't, I just make videos as and when I want to make a video. I don't care about the algorithm. I'm not going to be beholden to it. I will make videos as and when I feel like it about things that interest me and I enjoy, not necessarily because they're popular. I don't care. If only one person watches a video, I'm okay with that. I don't mind. It doesn't matter. So until the next video, whatever it will be, thank you very much for watching. Be safe, be kind to each other. Like, we need more of that in the world, and hopefully this environment is going to foster some more of that. So, bye-bye for now. I better do the end screen just because I made one. Well, I might as well. Alright. Be well.